Gérard Paul Deshayes was a French geologist and conchologist. He was born in Nancy, his father at the time being professor of experimental physics in the École Centrale of the département Meurthe. He studied medicine in Strasbourg, and afterwards took the degree of bachelier lettres in Paris in 1821, but he abandoned the medical profession in order to devote himself to natural history. For some time he gave private lessons on geology, and subsequently became professor of natural history in the Muséum d'Histoire Naturelle. He was distinguished for his researches on the fossil mollusca of the Paris Basin and of other areas Cenozoic cover. His studies on the relations of the fossil to the recent species led him as early as 1829 to conclusions somewhat similar to those arrived at by Lyell, to whom Deshayes rendered much assistance in connection with the classification of the then tertiary system into Eocene, Miocene and Pliocene. With André-Étienne de Ordebe de Ferressac, he co-authored an important study on terrestrial and river molluscs titled Histoire naturelle générale, particularly des mollusques terrestres et fluviatiles. In 1839 he began the publication of his traité élémentaire de conchologist, the last part of which was not issued until 1857. In the same year he went to Algeria for the French government, and spent 3 years in explorations in that country. His principal work, which resulted from the collections he made, Mollusques de l'Algérie, was issued in 1848. He was a member of the Société géologique de France, of which he served as chairman several times. In 1870 the Wollaston Medal of the Geological Society of London was awarded to him. He died in Bourg-en-Source. Works. His publications included Description des coquilles fossiles des environs de Paris, Description de coquilles caractéristiques des terrains, Paris, F.G. Levrault, 1831, 264 pp. 14 Molluscs, in Saint-Hilaire G., Deshayes G., St. Vincent B., St. Vincent B. Expédition Scientifique de Montréal. Section des Sciences Physiques. Tome 3. Première partie. Zoology. Première section. Animaux-vertébrés, mollusques et polypes. Paris, Strasbourg, F.G. Levrault, 1832, p. 81-203, 18-26. Traité élémentaire de conchologist avec les applications de cette science la géologie. Première partie. Introduction. Seconde partie. Conquêtes des mers. Explication des planches. Atlas. Description des animaux sans vertébrés découverts dans le bassin de Paris. Catalogue des mollusques de l'île de la Réunion.